bullets. Okay?
Makes sense.
Straight up.
Especially
I ain't
today.
fighting nobody. After I run out of bullets, I make it okay. You know? But, yeah. Kung Fu is what we do after we run out of bullets. Don't fool yourself. This ain't no Kung Fu movie. There are no heroes. Save your life. Okay? What was I talking about?
Half and full turtle.
Half full turtle. Full turtle is here. Okay? And you switch it this way. Wrap your hand around the back of your head. Because this is going to give you stability. Because remember, you got guys pummeling on you. You know what I'm saying? So this is the turtle. This is your protection. But as you seek protection, this is not just a self-defense thing where you turtle up and take the pressure. No. You're moving. You're moving. Moving. To the next guy. Because remember, you got 6, 8, 10 guys on you. So as he comes in, I'm moving through the crowd. Okay?
Peace and blessings. Welcome back to the channel. This is Kung Tech Fu. When you see the sword of the Pendecker, you know what time it is. Here once again. Welcome to another episode of the Vanguards of DeFi. DeFi, of course, meaning decentralized finance, which is a very special area. As I said in the last video, if you attempt to change your financial condition and to hunt that elusive beast called money, then you have to know who you are. And what I mean by that is know what area you belong in. Are you a trader? Are you a hodler? Are you a high risk, high reward? Are you a person doing the safety dance? You know, so stable coins is where you belong because there's no impermanent loss. So this is what we are here to determine, and this is what I am here to attempt to help you out with. But let it be understood that I am not a financial advisor. I am not your financial advisor. I am simply here to give you a little direction and inspiration of tools that I feel are very useful in all of us being able to hunt that elusive beast called money as we deal with our financial situation. But make no mistake about it. Know and understand what the landscape of where we are treading. Know and understand, because there will be those that will try to stifle you. There will be those that will try to stop you. There will be those that will try to misdirect and deceive you. But as long as you know the truth of who and where you are and the landscape that you are navigating, you cannot be deterred and you cannot be stopped. So by saying that, I said that to say this. Know and understand that we are dealing with digital assets. We are not dealing with financial securities. Gary Gensler is the head guy at the SEC who wants to attack all of crypto, trying to paint the picture that they are financial securities. He's in a grappling match now with the Ripple company that is the creator of XRP. And it is a losing battle for Gary on all fronts. Even his own people aren't backing him up at this moment in time. However, let us not get deterred. In order for us to change our financial condition, we need some tools. And we cannot be emotionally attached to these tools. This is why a lot of people like to use trading bots. One, because they're efficient, and two, it takes the emotion out of the game. All right. Now, of course, there's going to be certain things, but we have to do our best to remain objective, to rely upon those that are more educated than we are, and we have to study, guys. All right. So first and foremost, let it be known that the first thing we have to do is we have to switch polarities And what that basically means is that means that we have to stop working for our money and we have to let our money work for us. Okay. So in order for our money to work for us, that means passive income. Okay. Passive income in the area that we are, which is decentralized finance. What is the purpose of decentralized finance? The purpose of decentralized finance is simply to take out the middleman and or to stop giving power of attorney to other people to govern our lives like the banks have been doing for oh so long. Okay, so basically what we are doing is we are becoming our own bank. We are taking full responsibility for our own lives. And yes, this is my channel, Tech Fu. I have a few subscribers here, and I've had this channel for over 11 years. And as you can see, in that time, I've only made 18 videos as I try to deliver information to you guys in order to help you in your endeavors. Like I said, I'm only here to provide a little direction and a little inspiration and some guidelines, if you will, of tools that can be quite useful in this endeavor. And the first one we have today is we are looking over here at, let's see here. Let me get to the proper, I had all of this stuff queued up just right. But over here in Telegram, you'll see that if you want to be in the know, you have to follow those who do know. All right. And you've got plenty of people doing plenty of things. You know, you got the Animal Farm and the Drippers. You got the Lunatics. You got the Zen Crypto. You got the Hexicans. You got the the Quant and the XRPians and the Constellation Dagians. So a lot of groups, a lot of communities going on, and they all have their place. No one is better than the other. They all have their place. Now, in the place of DeFi, which is where we are, is we're trying to learn a few things. That's Telegram, of course. Then you can come over here to the Discord, and maybe later we'll check that out. Never mind. We're going over here, and you see you have a lot of stuff going on in here as well. So in essence, what I'm trying to say is if you want to be in the know, yes, you have to be in the Discords where you will get much more reliable information from the sources. Yes, you have to be in the Telegrams. Yes, you have to be in the Twitters, depending on how hard you go after this thing. All right. And of course, the harder you go after it, the better your results will be. But today, we are going after, we have one here called BNB.io. Okay. And this is the first decentralized casino for people that like to gamble. They got the casino, they got the roulette wheel, they've got, let's just take a quick look here. All right, you got the jackpot, you got the roulette, you got the fortune wheel, you got the sports, you got the price calls. But where I am generally concerned is down here in the staking aspect, where you can provide liquidity and or stake on this platform. And as the people gamble, you know, from the fees, you get paid off the fees, and the minimum, of course, is 5 BNB. And I will do a full comprehensive view of that sometime in the future. It just launched a couple of days ago. But what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to look at some other things that are very useful, like Peg Hub. The creators of Peg Hub are very good in the DeFi space, and they always look to be permanent installations in the DeFi space because the Peg Hub itself is, like it says here, is much more than a token. These guys here are the team you may know as Bomb Money. They came out with such projects as Bomb Money. They came out with CZ Pegs. They came out with Snow Pegs. And recently they just came out with another one known as Polypegs, okay, for the Polygon system. And the thing about these guys is that they really specialize in Tomb forks. Tomb is a classic DeFi play, and there have been many replicas of said Tomb forks. You have Alto and Ames, and which leads to Alto, which is a tag team. And You had Venom, you got Frozen Walrus, you've got many. You have a laundry list of Tomb forks. Forks, of course, meaning replicas, where everybody, you got EMP Money, one of the most famous because it is making a lot of people a lot of money. All right. And today we are, let's take a quick look at Polypegs on the Polygon blockchain. Okay. Now, the thing about crypto is when you're going to learn it, when you're trying to learn it, the thing is that you, once again, you have to understand the landscape. You have to know the landscape, and you have to be able to navigate the landscape. And in order to navigate the landscape, the first thing you're going to need is you're going to need a wallet. A wallet is like your file cabinet, and the coins that you import into your wallet are kind of like the empty folders, and the value that you place inside of those folders, of course, is, you know, the monetary value, of course, as you add value to those coins. So you make the folder, and then you add value to those folders by buying of the coins, and then they simply slip into that slot in the file cabinet. Okay, so you have to understand what a blockchain is. You know, there are certain navigational tools that you're going to need in order to make your way into space. But we're not here to address all of that today in the here and now. All right, we're just trying to get some universal principles going, and it is very important that we understand that there are certain characteristics as pursuance of financial independence, and that is, first and foremost, we must take full responsibility for our own lives and decisions. So if you are going to lose some money here and there, but the point of the matter is to win more than you lose, and not to spread yourself too thin, but to find projects that, and I will help you do so because that's why you're listening to me now. Find projects that you feel that you have confidence in, and as you research the teams behind it, you know, like the Bomb Money guys, that you feel that they are looking to be permanent installations in the space, and they're not simply looking to do a wham bam thank you ma'am. All right. So yeah, so we have to take full responsibility, and we have to semi diversify. You know, we don't want to do full diversification and spread ourselves thin across 100 projects. We just need a good 5 or 10, and if we can, you know, just win, you know, maybe 6 out of 10, that's a good thing. All right, so we want to win more than we lose. Okay, but if we get 10 out of 10, hey, even better. All right, so here we have Polypegs, and this is for the Polygon blockchain. And these guys, as you can see here, the farm, they begin on the 25th of October, and they are running for 2 years here. And this is where you can get some very high yields here. And if we go over here, we go to the home page, Polypegs, farm your blue chip crypto to earn incredible returns. Polypegs is the latest innovation from the trusted and docs team at PegHub, creators of the long-standing DeFi protocols, including Bomb Money. So this is a very good team, guys. And you got your PolyShare here, you know, which is the share token. And as anybody that does Tomb Forks, you know, you never buy the share token. You always earn the share token of any project. That is a principle that you learn from doing Tomb Forks, and you can apply those principles elsewhere, like the drip ecosystem. Okay. Now, I know it's good marketing for people to, you know, tell you to buy pigs and this, that, and the other. And you should buy some pigs if you can afford it. But the more economical way to do that is to simply utilize your drip garden in order to take that into your farm. They should be launching, the farm should be launching today. And in that, once you drop the plants into the farm, you will be able to earn pigs. The same way here with this PolyShare. When you take your Polymatic and your PMatic and you make your LP tokens, when you go over here to the farm, you see, you can take your PMatic and your WMatic, and you could place some stuff in there. You see, I just placed $12 in there because it doesn't release to the 25th anyway. And you could you could buy fractionalizations or portions of P share, because like I said, the P share is very expensive. So you could buy a piece of that, $20, $50, whatever works, and pair that with your W-Matic over there in Quick Swap is a good place to do that, okay? Because Quick Swap is a Polygon thing. But now look at here. It says you've got a Bomb Evolution NFT and can take part in our Genesis farm. Enjoy your farming. Genesis farm begins on the 24th. And yes, I do. They detected that. I previously bought a Bomb Evolution NFT when I was going into the Snowpegs tomb fork that they made, okay? Because like I said, they have several. They've got the Bomb Money, which is Bitcoin oriented. They've got the Snowpegs, which is Avalanche oriented. They've got the CZ Pegs, which is focused on the Binance Smart Chain tokens and coins. Tokens. All right. And then of course they have this one, Polypegs, which is focused on the Polygon blockchain. All right. So I just put a couple of dollars in there just to get it working and to see how it goes. And just in case if you guys want to see that, we can go on over here. And if we just simply go over here, you can see that I have my Bomb Evolution NFT right there. That's what they were looking at. And then, of course, I've got some stuff up here as well. And we've got our Unstoppable Domains. We've got our Watsa NFTs from the Icosa Hedron Pro app there, and that whole hex thing going on. All right. And now the one thing that I really wanted to call attention to today, guys, is I wanted to call attention to something that is very time sensitive, and that is, of course, the Pulse Bitcoin. The Pulse Bitcoin is an ERC20 coin, and it is very, very, very interesting for those that want to get a little complicated. Okay, now if you've been doing Icosa and Hedron and things of that nature, then this is right up your alley. If you haven't been doing Icosa and Hedron and the whole Maximus and Base and Trio and DC and Lucky and all of those coins, Poly Maximus is coming out for those. Now, if you don't understand these terms, don't worry about it. Just hang out. And the reason why I talk like this is because I realize that there are all manner of people listening to this. Some people are in the know. Some people are brand new. If you're brand new, do not get dismayed. Simply listen and continue to take in the information. And I guarantee, one guarantee that I can make to you is that if you hang around, one day you will be an old pro. Okay. So with that, this is a very interesting project. The future of Bitcoin is here. Now, you see, the thing about Bitcoin is it's immutable. And when Satoshi created it, basically he was creating, blocks at a time on his computer, in a very proof of work kind of way. But this right here, to make a long story less long, basically what they're attempting to do here with this Pulse Bitcoin is to replicate the first principles of Bitcoin while simultaneously adding the attributes of Ethereum. Because if you know the difference between Bitcoin and Ethereum is Bitcoin is the only actual cryptocurrency. Everything else is an altcoin, of course. However, Bitcoin is pretty much a store of value. It doesn't do much, and it's extremely slow. You'll be lucky to get 7 transactions per second out of how it goes. The only way to really make Bitcoin work for you is by the utilization of what they call the Lightning Network, which at that point it can travel instantaneous if that protocol has that functionality. However, here with this, what they're attempting to do is they're attempting to take the store of value of Bitcoin while adding the attributes of Ethereum, which of course gives us the ability to do NFTs and smart contracts. If you look here, if you go into the mine section, what you're going to do is there are several things you can do here. is you can go over here and you could do an ASIC token miner here. You can create an ASIC token miner, and this is going to as you span down here. Now let's quickly let's just take a look at the bottom where it says tokens here, and you go up. You can actually click on these and it will add it to your wallet right there, so you don't need to go and find where those tokens are. So this right here is Pulse Doge. PLSD is Pulse Doge. Down there is the ASIC mining tokens, and down there of course will be what you're getting in the end of all of this, which is the Pulse Bitcoin. All right, so there's a couple of ways to do this. There's the ASIC token miner. Here you can transform your Pulse Doge into ASIC coins so that you can stick them in the miner and start mining yourself some Pulse Bitcoin. Okay, I urge you guys to look at the Hex token interview. I'll place that down in the description below. I will not forget, because I know a lot of YouTubers sometimes they say, oh, I'll place it down in the description below, and you look down below and it simply isn't there. And you have to find it for yourself anyway. I will not forget. I will place that interview of Pepe. I can't pronounce his last name. It starts with a G. But anyway, he is like the forerunner, spokesman / poster boy for Pulse Bitcoin. And he does a wonderful explanation into all of this and the complexity of this. And he does a wonderful job of making it simple. So, guys, here you are. We have other things that we can discuss, other good projects where the developers can basically be I don't want to use the word trusted, because in DeFi, we have a trustless system, because it's not really about trusting people. It's about trusting the immutable smart contract, okay, that is devoid of people. All right, but one of my general goals, one of my general things that I do is I kind of wedge myself in between a few people that are paving the way, that are showing me, good projects, and which may be high risk and high reward. However, they have proven themselves to stand the test of time. And they have also proven themselves to show that they do indeed have a desire to be permanent installations in the crypto space. Okay. However, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. But what I'm trying to say is the ultimate thing that we want to pay attention to is, no matter what platform is out there, no matter what platform rises, no matter what platform falls, we always live by the principle of compound interest. As Albert Einstein said, compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who does not pays it. Thank you. See you soon.